It's been a while since I've reviewed an Android box, and when I was contacted and asked if I'd review this Tangula X5 Pro, I thought, why not? Let's take it for a spin. This is a smart media box. This is designed to connect to your TV, sit under it as a little media player. It looks really cool. In the box, you get the main unit, you get the power supply. It's got a range of ports, including USB ports. You can also either connect via Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and it's got a little screen on the front, which makes it appear more like a traditional set-top box. It also came with a couple of remotes. I've been primarily using the one with the media buttons on that's also an air mouse. So you press a little button, it brings up a cursor on screen. It just makes it much easier to use. But because it's got the USB slot, you can easily use something else, maybe something with a keyboard. You can get some remotes that have keyboards on them, or actually plug in a keyboard if you wanted to. So this is quite an expensive box, and that's because of a set of apps that it comes with. So out of the box, it does come with a range of different apps pre-installed. You can get hold of Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus. There's various others on there, but to unlock the power of this, you'll need to go to its little micro app store where there are a couple of apps which seem to do the same thing. I'm not sure why there's two, maybe one's a backup. And once you've installed them, you'll press activation, which is another sort of third app icon. Now, it's worth pointing out that before you do anything further, if you're going to use this box, make sure to put a VPN on. I would highly recommend NordVPN. I've been a NordVPN user for many years. I've got it on all my devices, and I don't find it interferes with upload and download. And in my line of work, there's a lot of uploads and downloads going on. And it also has cool features like MeshNet as well. So I'll put my referral link. It'd be great if you use that. But as long as you've got a VPN, you have to use Nord. That's just the one I would recommend. Make sure that's activated. When you go into one of the special apps, it will first need to download the catalog. This can take a few minutes, and you'll need to initiate the first download. And after that, it will periodically update by itself. These apps are why this costs so much, because it's giving you access to this private repository of movies, TV shows, and somehow a load of live streams as well. I don't pretend to know how it works, but you can see there are thousands and thousands of options, some of which you'll have heard of, quite a few you'll never have heard of and won't be worth watching, but they're there, they're well categorized, they're well organized. So this is listed as a smart media box. It does come with a 64-bit quad-core CPU, 4 gig of DDR3 memory, and 128 gig of eMMC. So that's all on board, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and Bluetooth is handy because I thought I'd test this out with a few games, and so I Bluetooth connected this remote, which is a brilliant remote that works with a range of devices. When I installed a modern game though, this box just wasn't up to it. It was very jerky, it wasn't very playable with the modern game. I then went and installed quite an old game now, Asphalt 8. It's the game I used to test a lot of old Android boxes, and that worked really well. That was nice and smooth, worked really well with the controller. And because this is a streaming box, I thought I'd put Xbox Game Pass on. You do have access to the Play Store, so anything you use on your mobile, you could try on here. And again, with a modern game, it didn't really get up and running at all. It loaded the game and then it kind of got stuck on this menu screen. It just won't go any further. But when I swapped over to Vampire Survivors, which is a really cool game if you've not played it, very addictive, that did seem to be working absolutely fine. I didn't make it far enough to really push the box and the streaming service, because that game can get a bit crazy. But I had a good game on it, then I died, and then I had to make this review so I couldn't play it again. But that worked well. So basically, if you want to use this for gaming, your mileage may vary. But realistically, this does not set itself out as a complete solution. This isn't supposed to do your streaming and your gaming and all that kind of stuff. This is a smart media box. This is designed just really to stream media, whether that's through their inbuilt store that is really what you're paying for, or whether you want to use some more traditional apps such as Netflix and Amazon, Disney Plus, whatever else you want to put on here. I'll put affiliate links down below. Would love to know what you think of this box. Would you use it? What VPN are you using? All that kind of good stuff. Let me know down below. And if you haven't seen my review of this really cool controller, go and watch this video now.